Well, we have another beautiful gemstone special for Customer Appreciation Month. And it never can go wrong with a gorgeous solitaire. And a round brilliant solitaire of this quality in our 3 most popular gemstone colors, amethyst, topaz, citrine for $26.50. That's another one that unfortunately we're never going to be able to repeat a special like that.
So these were designed to be worn either solo as a right-hand ring or as maybe kind of a, an in-between engagement ring or as a stackable fashion ring. You can wear this so many different ways. They're available in the 3 colors. We have them in citrine, blue topaz, and amethyst. I'm going to show you what they would look like grape clustered together if you were to wear them as stackables, because this is really as they were intended and purchased for the show originally. But when I tell you, you're not only putting your teeth into some beautiful gems, but really a great size. So that's the thing that I love about it. I'm gonna share this with you top down just to kind of breeze through it. But in the world of gemstones, every gemstone has its own specific gravity. The specific gravity is the weight for that gemstone and that mineral, and every gemstone is kind of different. It's kind of like which weighs more. It's not, well, it's an example. It's kind of an analogy. If I were to say which weighs more, a pound of butter or a pound of feathers, obviously the volume of feathers that you would require to match off to a pound of butter, which is very dense, would be considerably more. You might need as much, feathers to fill a room like this or a studio like this, where it would only take a quarter of the space for the butter. In the world of gems, just from an educational standpoint, it's similar. Every gemstone has its own specific weight or specific gravity. So, and I just wanted to share that with you to tell you that the gemstones are mined in Brazil. Okay, and approximately you're going to get a carat 54, and that's going to be for the amethyst. And each one is going to be slightly different. And that's going to be about a carat 98 for the blue topaz.
But they're exact same size.
Yeah,
I mean, measurement
but visually, they all look the same. That's the magic. And the citrine's 163.
Right.
But they were all and you know what they went through to hand select them to match visually? They went through a lot because they had to.
I'm sure.
Because in order for them to provide these to HSN for presentation to you, they have to be optically the same.
Right, and that goes through our rigorous quality assurance program, which nobody knows better than you, Bill. You were a part of that for a long, long time, right? And they're specific. I mean, they have really hard guidelines for
very strict.
Really. And
I mean, there was a point,
which is wonderful.
When I first came to the network, it's so funny, but some manufacturers were not putting the hallmark and the finest stamp on jewelry. And I said, when we send customers metal, that's precious metal, it needs to say, if it's 925, it needs to be stamped 925. If it's 14 karat, it needs to be stamped either 0.585, okay, or it needs to be 14 karat.
Right.
And so forth. So that's what we do. And you know something? This is a great collection. They're great to be worn solo. They're great to be worn together. From a fashion perspective, I think they're going to grab a lot. It's going to be one of those hand grabber kind of rings because of just the nature of the size and scale of the gems.
Solitaires in general, and they just reflect the light beautifully. They are exactly what you said. They're the hand grabber. Even more so than a classic band or, a cluster setting. There's something very sophisticated and tailored and beautiful when it comes to a gorgeous solitaire, and especially at $26.50 for Customer Appreciation Month, 079981. Well, it's finally